Well, we're still in the mix. We're in the middle of a bit of a dodgy run, but then so are Boston and Gateshead. Their results have not been great either. So that's helping us really. So we're second in the league now with 42 points, but much improvement is needed. So it's that time of the year, 2nd of January now. Contract renewals are coming round. It's a bit of a difficult one really. But Connor Hall scored 12 goals this season. He's a little bit of a barren runner at the moment, but I think he's got the potential to score plenty of goals for this team. So I've given him a new contract. It's cost me quite a bit more money, but quality costs money, and sometimes you just have to pay the money out. So we played one game since you were last with me against 𝐊𝐸𝐲𝐻 at home. I'm still trying to find my best lineup, my best formation. So I tweaked it again. Brought Preston in a left back, or left wing back. Went to a 4-3-1-2 again and brought Shenton into midfield. I changed the strike force round. Hall's having a little bit of a barren run, so I've got Ebanks on loan. I gave him a bit of a run out, and I brought the other loanee Dackers in to play alongside him. So if you just watched the goals, Dackers actually scored a hat-trick. So he's there at the far post, header, getting a penalty. And then he used all of his 6'7" to rise above the defence and head that one in. 3-0, nice. Okay, so with that win, seemed to lift spirits quite a bit. As you can see on the Dynamics happiness screen, a lot of the players are now looking quite happy. Excellent, superb. So that seems to have lifted spirits a little bit. So we've now got a couple of games. We're playing Fylde at home and then Gateshead away. Gateshead away game is a big game. Obviously, we're one. I think we're 1 point. Yeah. So as the table shows, we're 1 point above Gateshead. A win would obviously take us 4 points above them. A win for Gateshead would take them 2 points above us, which is not ideal. So we need this. We need the dynamics, the happiness, the form. We need everything to take a big step up. And that's what I'm demanding from the players now. Back in the dugout for this really big game against Fylde. 2 big games coming up, obviously. But the game against Fylde, like to get a home win here. Like to get 3 points against Fylde. To be fair, the game at Fylde, getting a point against the media favourites, the media darlings, is actually not that bad. Again, it's a little. I need to temper my expectations a little bit. But anyway, let's get into the game today. So I'm keeping Preston at left wing back. Blakeman seems to have gone off the boil a little bit. Was the assist king. He's not been doing that great recently. So we've got back 4 of Preston, Baines, Leather and Henley. We've gone to the 3 across the middle again. Loughlin, Shenton and Asare. Attacking midfielder is Moss. And the strike force today is Ebanks and Dackers. So let's get into the game. Can't stress again. I seem to say the same thing before every game. Can't stress the importance of getting 3 points today, but we just seem to be. We seem to be a bit lacklustre and don't seem to be able to pick ourselves up. We need a couple of good performances. The performance against 𝐄𝐸𝐲𝐻 was really good. Really good performance. Nice hat-trick from Dackers. We need to do that again today now. But it won't be easy against Fylde. I know they're not living up to expectations. But I don't know. I think games like this, they have a tendency to kind of go against you. Is this goalkeeper? Oh, he's not going to. I thought he was going to lump it forward. It was a lump forward. Here we go again. Civita's made a save this time. I think he has finally realised what his hands are for. Come on, lads. Very even game up to now. Very, very even game up to now. 28 minutes. It's definitely not 𝐄𝐸𝐲𝐻 this, is it? We were so on top in that 𝐄𝐸𝐲𝐻 game. I think we ended the game with like 27 shots or something. We were really well on top, but then 𝐄𝐸𝐲𝐻 are no Fylde, are they? Just to give them a bit of a shaking up. Come on, lads, we can do better than this. We need the 3 points. We are getting on top now. Getting on top. Okay, let's make a sub. I think we're going to bring Hall on for Ebanks. I'm going to push Shenton forward. Make him attacking playmaker. Bring Sharif into midfield. Come on, lads, come on. We can do this. Oh! You know, if we're not hitting the post or hitting the crossbar, the keeper has a blinder. We can't win. It's going to be a big hoof. Come on, lads. Send it back at them. No, what's that all about? It's that Baines then that just let that ball drop over him. So we're getting beat now by Fylde, who have not even been in the game really. Let's try and make a few changes to see if we can alter the game. "22 shots we've had in this game to Fylde 7. It's the same pattern every game's the same. Keeper again, blinding save. It's the same pattern every single game. We seem to batter the hell out of teams and can't put the ball in the back of the net. Oh, what was that? Really? Where is Dackers this game? He scored a hat-trick in the last game. Where is he? Well, that's my last sub. Can we? Dear, dear, dear me. Boston are winning 4-3, so that's not great news. Straight into the keeper's arms. It was a bit theatrical from Civita. I literally don't know what to say. So Fylde, who were on a terrible, terrible run, although they are up to 9th with that win now, have just taken 4 points off us out of the 2 games. Well, the league is looking less and less attractive. We're now down to 3rd. Boston have won the last 3 games. They're top now with 46. Gateshead are still a little bit iffy. Obviously, we play them today. Let's hope they're iffy today. And we're 3rd with 42. A win would take us 2nd. Let's see what happens. So even though we got beat, we did have a player in the team of the week. So Danny Preston, my new left wing back, was in the team of the week. Small consolation. So we've now got a problem with Scott Leather. He wants to know why Billy Whitehouse was allowed to leave the club. Okay, so I'm just going to say I'll be signing a better player in his place. That's a negative. Right, I think I'm going to have to start getting a bit gobby and shouty with him. I think you need to forget about Billy and put the team first. It's a lot bigger than any individual will ever be. He's disappointed. Well, you know what? I'm fed up of hearing he's dead defensive about it. So, hard lines. This team really needs to, instead of whinging their heads off, this team needs to start playing on the pitch, performing, getting some wins, getting the 3 points on the board and getting us back to the top of the table. Whinging isn't going to do anything. Yeah, well, Leather can do one, I'm afraid. So this is the team for today. Changing the defence around a little bit. I brought Eli in, and you know what? I wasn't impressed with Leather, so I think we're going to bring Andy Halls in for Leather. And what position can he play? He can actually play a ball-playing defender. His passing's quite good. Right, we'll promote him to ball-playing defender. So we've got Preston at wing-back, Eli, Halls and Henley. Gone back to the diamond again. Milovanovic, defensive midfielder. I think we'll try him at that actually, rather than deep lying playmaker. So we've got Sarah and Loughlin in midfield. I've swapped them round, give that a try. I'm trying Dackers as the shadow striker, with Samson and Hall up front. Switch them round a bit as well. Anything just to try and get a response out of these players. Well, what can I say? I'm trying my best with the tactics and the players that I've got. I don't know whether it's just that I've taken over a bunch of players who are unfamiliar or unwilling to play my style of football. And we're 1-0 up. Was that Loughlin? Let me just watch that one again. I was having a bit of a whinge then and not watching the game. Chucking it down, by the way. Chucking it down. So, Samson, Henley, lovely ball in. Slot back by Hall. Nice right-footed finish by Loughlin, who is meant to be left-footed. Okay. Come on, Charlie, we can do this. I'm getting sick of saying it. We need to start turning it on. Get that in the back of the... Oh, the keeper's injured. Trust him. Come on. Their keeper's picked up a knock. This is more like it. Good save from the keeper considering he's injured. Nice little left foot tap in there for Dackers. 2-0, come on, come on. This is what we want to see. I'm sick of watching games where we've lost again. We can't play football. The keeper can't handle the ball. Come on. Whoa! Come on, Charlie, we're up to second now. Although we are 5 points behind Boston as we speak. Right. Half an hour gone. Very even game, apart from the scoreline. That wasn't a good ball forward, was it, Halls? That's got to be offside. It's got to be offside. Miles off. No? A corner? Really? Go on, close him down. Oh, you give offside now? Sometimes refereeing. Somebody get their head on this. Come on! That keeper's injured. Is he still injured? Is it the same keeper? Come on, don't let him into the game. Close him down. Stop the cross. Terrible. Terrible. Right, come on, let's wait. For once, I can give them a bit of praise. That's about as good a first half as you're likely to see. Well done so far. Come on. Let's pump some fists. Let's be positive for once. I like being positive. Yep, they've still got that keeper on. He's still injured. We need to test this keeper out more. Just whack the ball towards him. Have we got a penalty there? With the penalty, I take it all back. The referee's brilliant. He knows what he's doing. Come on, Hall. Yes! 3-0. Come on! This couldn't have happened against a better team against Gateshead. What a shame we couldn't beat Fylde. What a shame. But this is brilliant. I love it. 3-0 after 53 minutes. Right, I think we'll make a few subs here. Although, to be fair, the team's holding up quite well. Let's have a look. I think we'll bring Calverley on in midfield, I think. We'll give him a bit of a run out. And we'll bring... Daka. I don't really want to take Daka. Daka's having a brilliant game. Connor Hall's on an 8. I mean, that's just amazing. Should we give the midfield then? Let's give the midfield a rest. Yeah, I don't want to take my strike force off. When things are going well, leave well alone. So Jordan Eli's on a 6.9. Andy Halls is on a 6.9. 2 new centre-backs in. And we're winning 3-0. Can we say we've built this from the back? Tactical genius. I can't claim to be a tactical genius. I mean, the season's been awful up to now, hasn't it, really? Well, maybe we found a formation the players are happy with. Civita. I think I need a new keeper. Irwin's not happy. Civita. I mean, what is this? Oh my God. What have I just seen there? Right, I need a new keeper. I need a new keeper. That was awful. I mean, fortunately, we were 3 up, so... Keeper, rubbish, but the rest of it, brilliant. Bring it on. What we're going to say to him? That's about as good a win as you're likely to see. Excellent win, I think we're going to say. Excellent win. Let's not get too giddy. Dear me. That was far too much excitement. Far too much excitement. Okay, so let's have a look. So Boston did win. They're 5 points ahead of us now. Ah, the reason for that is we've got a game in hand. I thought that was a bit strange. Right, okay, get it now. Although we have got to win the game in hand. They're on a nice little run, Boston, aren't they? Out of the last 5 games, they've won 4, drawn 1. Whereas Gateshead, on the other hand, have drawn 3, won 1, lost 1. Okay. That'll do. Well, that was a nice little win, wasn't it? For once, I can be a bit more chipper and a bit chirpy. Anyway, back down to earth with a bump. So, you know, we had a little bit of running with Scott Leather and he wasn't happy. Well, I've decided to sell him. So I've been offered £1,000 by Spennymoor, and I think we'll just accept it. Scott Leather has indeed joined Spennymoor, so we'll be on the lookout for a centre-back. Don't need unhappy players in the squad. So we're doing a bit of January transfer business. As I said about a goalkeeper, I mean, so I brought another goalkeeper in. I brought a 35-year-old Conrad Logan in. Stats wise, seems okay. Plenty of experience. Have a look at his history. It has been in the Premier League with Leicester at one point in his career. So he's got plenty of experience. The board seemed quite impressed. Give me a B+ for that. He's only going to be with us for 6 months. We'll be looking to sign somebody else in the summer. But hopefully he knows how to use his hands with the ball and not kick the ball to their centre forward for them to just tap it in. Hopefully we've got a keeper who knows how to do all of that. It's not a lot to ask, is it really? I'm trying to keep the harmony in the camp at a good level. To do that, I think I'm going to have to move 1 or 2 unhappy players out and bring 1 or 2 in. You've already seen a few little things I've done. Got 1 or 2 other little things on the go. I'm going to play a bunch of games offline, and then we'll probably come back for the Boston and York games. Boston in particular is a big one because we need to pull some points back on them. If you remember rightly, we were 5 points behind with the game in hand. If we can win the game in hand and beat them, we could actually go back top again. So that's really important. But I'm going to play a bunch of games offline. We'll see how they go. And by the time we come back, who knows where we're going to be. Let's hope we're still in the mix. If you've enjoyed that, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time for more from me, the Gobby Gaffer.